Come on, are you kidding me?
If you haven't yet watched a Fat Limits League race, I'm not entirely sure what you could be doing on a Wednesday or Sunday night. The action through 4 rounds has been absolutely electric and only magnified by its intensity. Going into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, Nichols and Zeech would be tied atop the standings. Season 3's race was already a dicey one that would be further compounded when rain started to fall in the closing stages of the race. Rightfully so, the drivers would be on edge in pre-race meetings for Season 4. This year, the end of the sprint race would end with Pat Dog seeing red as his bad luck would continue. After being overtaken into the entry of the final turn, Sean Matz would battle back to the outside, but would not get the car advanced far enough to establish position. The result took us back to Monza 2021 with Lewis and Max as Pat Dog wound up going into the barriers, getting airborne, and Sean literally passing underneath him. The pair would go on to finish 1 and 2, while P3 through P6 would be separated by just 0.6 of a second. The battle would carry over from the sprint into the feature, but unfortunately for Pat Dog, the luck of the Irish would not be with him. Turn 1 would be surprisingly calm for the start of the race. However, it would not last long, with an absolutely massive pileup occurring in Turn 3. At least 4 cars would be involved in the incident, with the Red Bulls and the Alfa Romeo losing out from great starting positions. The remainder of the race proved to be mostly calm, with drivers settling into position and most gaps being around 1.2 seconds or more. That is, until the final 2 turns of the race. Pat Dog, who was already willing himself to Belgium, would spin one final time in front of our leaders. Classy Maxi would make contact with the wall, avoiding the recovering driver, while Woody would just barely sneak past on the inside, passing Classy into the final turn. The final order would be a 1-2 podium finish for Ferrari, and Woody picking up his first career Fat Limits victory. And now for some highlights.
Commentator's curse strikes again.
What I don't like is that there's clear skies.
Here we now have a pass, potentially double pass for the lead. Woody gets around that attack with ease. Sean Matz riding hot on the tail.
One eternity later.
What I don't like is that there's clear skies where you can't see the stars. Maybe should have added some stars at the bridge. And I get it, in like super populated areas, they'll light the city out. Like you can't see stars in the cities because of the light. But
Sure.
I feel like Saudi Arabia is not that bright, where you can't see any stars.
Yes, sir. Formation finish too. Huh.